Alright everyone, how's it going? And welcome to the first episode of a brand new series on Ultimate Team to run alongside the Rise to the Top Road to Glory. And this series, as you can tell from the title, is a Draft to Glory. So we're on a brand new account here, well, a brand new club. I just whacked 300 FIFA points on just so I can do the first draft. And while the first draft flies through in the background there, I'll explain pretty much what the series is going to be. So basically, I'm a fairly average FIFA player. If you are curious, for Fut Champs it's anywhere between Gold 3 and Gold 1. And that's a pretty decent team, which you'll see in the Road to Glory series. So what I want to pretty much show in this series is how, even if you're a pretty average player, not winning every draft you go into, you can basically still make profit every time, well almost every time. So that's what we're going to be doing, starting off with nothing, playing through some drafts, selling on everything from the rewards and stuff, see how many coins we can get up to, and yeah, just show you that you don't have to be amazing at this game to really benefit from draft. It's a really good way of making coins if you do sell on anything, especially if you sell everything at the right time, which this series I'm not really going to be focusing on. I'll maybe hold on to a couple of things if I need to, if I think it's going to go up in price. But for the most of it, I'm just going to be selling everything after I get it, every time we do it. So yeah, this series is going to be draft only. The only packs I'm going to be opening is from draft, obviously. And well, I will do season objectives and stuff, but I'm not really going to show much of that, because obviously it's all untradeable, unless there's something big a pack and I want to show you it. I'll show you that, but it's all untradeable, no one really cares. The main focus is going to be on our rewards and selling everything in the packs. And I thought, because Team of Season is in full swing at the minute, it's probably the best time possible to get this started. And I'm not going to be adding FIFA points every time. I just did it basically at the start of this one, just to get the first draft going. Because 15k is some coins that's really easy to get up to. And if I don't manage to get it from the first draft, I'll show you a couple of methods to get up to it. But if you are struggling to get that 15k just to play your first draft or whatever, let me know. I'll make a quick video on pretty much the best method just to make coins as fast as possible when you have very little. I would have done it in this account, but just to save time, whacked 300 FIFA points on, did the first draft. If I do fall short of the 15k to buy the next draft, I will just do a little bit of trading to get up to that point. But as I say, the majority of our coins in this club is going to come exclusively from selling rewards and match coins, obviously. So yeah, that's pretty much all I need to say so far. One thing that we'll be doing, and I'll show you how to do it in a second, is the chemistry style glitch. When you're a player like me, you want to get the biggest advantage possible. So I'll explain how to do that quickly. I mean, a lot of you probably already know, if you're watching the pen fez or anything, he does it heaps. Well, he used to do it heaps, he doesn't really do it as much anymore because he's capable of winning a draft without it. But what you do here is, after you pick the second last player, you go through your team like I'm doing here and putting the chemistry styles on the positions you want them. You can see the two centre backs there. So obviously Shadow is the best chem style there, so I put Higuain and Lukaku there because they have the Shadow styles. Then the attack, put as many Hunters, Catalysts, Engines, Hawks, wherever you want them. And then goalkeeper, if you have one, a goalkeeper basic style because it boosts all stats, it's by far the best to use. And once you do that, you go and pick your last player. We get the silver pick there, great. But that doesn't really matter for the actual glitch at all, it's just picking your last player. Then you go and move your team back to the positions that you want them to start in. So you can see here we're back to the team we're using. And obviously the chemistry styles are still back to where they were before we did that. I haven't done the last step. Once you pick your manager, you pick obviously the best one that works for your team. If you need a chemistry boost for anyone, try to get the one that works best for you. And then once you do that, you don't want to touch your draft at all. You just want to go and back straight out of Ultimate Team, like I'm doing here, and then go straight back into it. And then once you load back in, if you go into the draft screen, you will see that all the players have their chemistry style switched. So there I've got my two centre backs have the Shadows on, Zidane and Vieri have the Hunter, Kante, Ikone, both engine styles. But that's basically how you do that. It's obviously very helpful to get Hunters in your strikers, Shadows in your centre backs of your choice pretty much. And if you have any questions about it, if I didn't explain it properly, I do apologise. Leave your questions in the comments, I'll get back to you again as soon as I can, just to make it that much easier for you. And if any of you are worried about it, don't worry, you're not going to get banned. It's a glitch that I have in the game. It's been there for 3 or 4 years now. I mean, if someone like the pen fez is using it consistently, you're not getting banned for it. And I've never got anything about it, so yeah, you should be all good there. And that's all the explaining to do, so I'll quickly go through my team that you can see. Here's what we end up using as our starting team. I do put Ronaldo up top instead of Lukaku, because I managed to get a Serie A manager. So that gives him 4 chemistry up there. He gets a very small boost instead of losing stats, which you would have if you had 3 chemistry or if we had lower team chemistry. We do luckily keep it 100 chem. I was going to just start Lukaku, but because of having 3 really good subs, in Team of the Season Mahrez, Inform Neymar, and Team of the Year nominee Messi, I just wanted to utilise all 3 of them. And if I'm able to start Ronaldo on 4 chem and have those 3 on the bench, then that's far better than having Lukaku up top from the start. But we can always sub off that Ronaldo if he's not performing with the low chemistry. This is our final squad. We've got a 191, not too bad. But yeah, we'll take this team in the round 1. This is the first team we're up against. It's a pretty nice team there. He's got the Moments Ronaldo, Inform Griezmann, and the future stars Rodrigo's his attack. Fut Birthday Sissoko in there, absolute unit. But 20 minutes into this, We get a chance for Zidane. Smack it at the keeper, palms it away, fired in again, palms it away again, but Zanetti goes in this time for the rebound. Bit of a sketchy goal, but we'll take it. This time though, we'll have Ronaldo powering at us. They're being played in by Roy Costa. He strolls for the defence, smacks it far corner, and ties it up just before half time. And then again, just before half time, Roy Costa to Ronaldo. Literally 2 minutes into stoppage time, and we'll go 2-1 down. But we're not going to worry yet. Make some changes in the second half. Myers to Ronaldo. Ronaldo cracks it, comes off the bar, but Messi's there to win the header. Put us back level at 2-2. And then just before the 70th minute, Messi plays in behind. Myers is away. He's not getting caught. Gets hacked down by Sergio Ramos, which gets this guy the red card. And a step up with Zidane for the penalty. Put it bottom left, and we're back in the lead. So you love to see that. And this game, we did get saved quite a few times by Alisson. Here's an example. Ronaldo goes on through, 1-2 with Messi. Smacks it, what a save. Messi goes in for rebound, and Alisson in again. And even though he was down to 10 men, this guy just wouldn't stop pressing me. Straight in with another attack. Ronaldo again. Fires the shot. This time it's blasted over though. And with 5 minutes to go, he's down that right wing with Messi. Just sets it up. Back to Dennis Bergkamp, who volleys it home. Absolute rocket, that shot. But it's unfortunately level it once again. But in the second half of extra time, 117 minutes, N'Golo Kante manages to hold the ball up. Neymar gets it and spins. Finesses it into the left hand side of the net. And that does end up winning us the game. But not before his keeper fires out a short goal kick, which we go on through, chip with Mahrez. He does save it, but it goes back to Neymar. And we'll win the game, 5-3. Obviously it's probably a tighter first round than you'd want in any draft to play. But we're through it, that's all that matters. And we go straight into round 2. This time, this is the team we're up against. Very lethal looking team there. Moments, Bergkamp, Owen and Riquelme. But 10 minutes in this, Kone's weaving. Gets enough space for a left-footed finesse shot. Pings it in the top corner. And we're in the lead. And for some reason, this game was just easier. Kante in the Kone again. He just strolls on through. Hits a shot in the near post this time. And we're 2-0 up. But we do concede an attack here. Some scruffy defending. De Bruyne lays it off for Bergkamp. And he absolutely strikes that into the corner. But not to worry, we have a free kick with Zidane here. For some reason, he moves his keeper over a little bit. And we manages fat top left corner, bang, in the pretty much open net. Very nice stuff. And in the second half, we'll keep it going. Again, this guy got a red card. It was actually for that free kick that he scored. But in here with Mahrez, hits him with the bar of a spin. For some reason, hits it with his right foot, but it does go in. 4-1 the Us. The game is pretty much won. But right here he is through with Mo Salah. I run out my keeper a little bit just to try and dummy him. But no, he chips it with Mo Salah's right foot. And it does go in. I don't know where it went, but I've somehow lost the second goal. But that does make it 4-3. But we're able to keep on going. Ronaldo chips it into Mahrez. Ramos makes an absolute meal of it. And he runs on through and scores that easily. 5-3 the Us. And then they wrap things up in the 80th minute. Messi goes through. Leathers it in the top corner. And that is enough to make him quit. So 2 very nice wins in the semi-final. This is who we're up against. Another very nice team. Crespo, Neymar and Saint-Maximin as his attack. 5 minutes in. Zidane on that left wing. Cuts inside. Runs straight. Cuts it back to Ronaldo. Smacking the near post. Guaranteed goal. And then same again here. Vieri de Kone. Cut inside with the barber spin. Run on through. Bang near post. Goal. And then 40 minutes in. Zidane pulls it back to Vieri. Drag it back onto his left foot. Top left corner. We are cruising here. And just before half time we're in again with Vieri. Put it on his left foot. Go for the finesse shot far post. Go 4-0 up. And that is it for that game. They quit after that goal, and somehow in our first draft of this series, we're through to the final. And into that we go. This is the team we're up against, a very strong 4-4-2 team. Team season Ricardison, prime moments R9, middle Zidane, moments over. It's just a ridiculous team. And let's just say this guy was far better at the game than I am. It took a while for the first goal to come, but it does in the 35th minute. Ricardison free Ronaldo, bangs it top corner. Then a couple minutes after that, he's in Massar, cuts it back to Ricardison, 2-0. And the floodgates were well and truly open. Couple minutes after that again, David Luiz and Ricardison played a quick 1-2. David Luiz goes through, makes it 3-0. It's one of them games where I was thinking, maybe I should quit. But in the second half, we've got a corner. We whip it in, hit the header, it's saved, comes back to Soyuncu. He gets the header, and it just about crosses the line there, 3-1. But 60 minutes in, Ronaldo to Trent, smacks it in off the post. Pretty decent finish there. And he's 4-1 in the lead now. But we keep on going. Zidane plays Ronaldo in. I go for the shot. It's a very lucky bounce as it falls to Messi for another header for him. Make it 4-2. Then again we're at another corner. In the 70th minute, Zidane whips it in. Soyuncu gets up and he scores his double, bringing all our hope back into it. But that is shut down almost instantly as Ronaldo's played on through, muscles off Soyuncu, smacks it in the far post, and wraps up the game at 5-3 to him. But I mean, you can see the stats there. I was absolutely demolished. 16 shots to 6, 57% possession to 43. But 3 wins in a draft, make it through to the final. not too bad. You see, we've got 2.3k match coins so far, and the rewards we get. A gold players pack and a premium gold players pack. When you get that, you know it's guaranteed profit almost, because there's 24 players coming in, and the non-rares are honestly more expensive than the rares most of the time. Apart from when these premium player packs come out at the time of the season so far, they shoot up there about 1.5k. And yeah, in that pack they got a couple of good players. The best ones really are the ones that are good for league SBCs, like Christensen here, all the Bundesliga players, stuff like that. And for all the players, just list them up pretty much. Cheap but decent. And in the premium gold players pack, we fire it open. We do actually get boards, but unfortunately it is only that. Get the Cameroon flag so you know who it is automatically. Andre Onana. So he is an 85 rated player. I do list him up. I send the other 2 rare players I got in that pack up to the trade pile and hold on just until they shoot up in price when the premium players pack comes out. List up the rest. And yeah, that is actually where we're going to end off this episode. We'll see what coins we're on the next episode when we get back and see if we've got enough for the next draft. We should do, what I'm hoping for. But yes, if you enjoyed this video, it would be so massively appreciated if you drop a like on it. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe. I'll say the next episode will be out very soon. We'll get straight into another draft, probably do alright in it as well. And yeah, that is it from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.